Hey you guys, so today we're looking at these, which I didn't know, but Smyths have got these in early. These are not out in like the rest of the world. I think they're out in Canada, but we got them early. So this is today's video. This will be tomorrow's. There we go. And while we're on the subject of videos, please like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions will be fantastic. Please don't miss the opportunity to hit that button or that little ding dong bell. Yeah. So these are Ironman Vs Taskmaster, Original Sin, which I'm not quite sure what that means, but I'm sure one of you out there will tell me. Hasbro down there. The characters, the selection there. I was amazed. I went to Smyths today. I dropped them on the way home, and they actually had the Marvel Legends, the full-size figures. These are a little smaller, as you can see. They had Captain America, they had, is she Miss Marvel? Miss Marvel, and Iron Man, and the other ones in the set as well. So I was like, oh, interesting. Smyths, you are getting some great stuff. If you're in the UK and you want stuff like this, go to Smyths. Not sponsored or anything, by the way. Just if you're watching Smyths. So yes, Original Sin. Somebody tell me what that means. Legal Easy stuff on the bottom there. Nice artwork. The boxes are very interesting. They've got a real hexagonal kind of shape to them, or whatever you want to call it. They have like this pattern on here. Now these are obviously to tie in with the game, which isn't out yet. I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments underneath when the game is actually out. I think it should have been out by now, but because of delays with things in the world, yeah, we had to wait a while. I do like that way though. On the back we have all the faces. That Hulk is, I think for this, I know there's a Captain America and there's a few Iron Mans. There's definitely two of her. There's a Thor, obviously. There is a Hulk, but it's not that Hulk. I haven't seen the Black Widow yet. So I'm presuming there's going to be another set of these, and maybe another set in this series as well. So yep, Avengers, Gamerverse, all the Legal Easy stuff down there, Marvel, Orange Marks. Right, so hang on a minute, let me find where I put my little knifey so we can open the. Now let's have a look, because it looks kind of a weird. I'll do this end because I can see it better. So you cut through that bit there, and then that bit there, and then that bit there. Any more sellotape anywhere? I think there's a bit there. Right, I think that's that. Oh, interesting. Wow, that's an interesting way of putting them in the packet. So that comes out there. There is a nice A on the back of there, which is just another piece of card. There's no leaflets or anything in there. Nope, right. Just making sure there's no instructions or anything. So, ooh, not held in with any cable ties, which is nice. We shall take out Iron Man first. So, it is a very grey suit of armour. Ooh, right. His arms do not go down, and the hand is locked. Right, okay. So articulation wise, that is kind of a weird pose, but that is pretty much it. It's not very well articulated. Arms do not come up, arms do not go down, just around. That will go to there. When you do it like that, out that way the head will turn. Turns like that. There is no backwards and forwards. That is it. That is all the motion you're going to get. There is no tilt or movement in that top bit there. The leg forward, back to about there. The knee, I don't want to go too far with that. Nope, that's it. I think it looks very nerve-wracking because it's a ball joint under there. You can see that in there. There is a ball joint. I don't really want to be ragging on that. That one moves a little bit better, so that's as far as that is going to go. That's a bit disappointing. Though it does have movement either way. That way. Excellent. But yeah, that is kind of disappointing. head. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of very sort of static, and doesn't want to stand up. He really doesn't want to stand up. Come on, there we go. Well, it is Tony Stark. He does have drink problems. So he comes with some blast effects. Let's see if we can get them out of there. Which are the usual stuff. A bit bent. So I guess because there's two, but that hand is pretty much, as you can see, locked into place. So it's going to be going on that hand like that. And that's about it really. I kind of like the armour, but I think it's a shame that it's not more articulated. So that fits into the boots as well, so you can put him in a flying position, but you can't tilt his head back, you can't tilt. It's not very articulated at all, which seems a shame. Yeah, don't know. That's about it. So you can, yeah. And I say he can't tilt the feet, so you've got to lean him forward a little bit, and then he's like, I don't know. If you're leaning back, that's how you feel he should be stood. If you're leaning back like that, he falls over. So you're leaning forward a little bit. Yes. Okay. Well, as I say, that is the gold on it is really nice and really shiny. I like the armour. I like the look of it. I like the design. But I would like more articulation in it. Right, let's have a look at Taskmaster, because I've got a feeling he's going to be... Well, that went along right. When Captain America throws his mighty shield. Right, so it just has a pin in the back. Let's move Iron Man's blast effects. So it is, there we go, that is the head, which, yeah, bodywork, which I've got a feeling looks like they could probably reuse it for Hawkeye. The gun is molded in there. It's nice, but it's there. Pouches and things, holstered gun on the leg there. I don't get me wrong, the design is lovely. Yeah, and there's the boots. Very well designed. But again, I can feel that the articulation is going to be the downside. Cape is kind of interesting because it is just one long bit and it does plug into his back, so it will stay down. It's not too bad actually, but it does seem a little bit like, what, you know, what would she say in The Incredibles? Why bother, darling? It's just a cape, you know. So, yeesh. No. Well, he stands better than Iron Man did. There is his shield with the T on it, or Taskmaster. It just has a pin on that side. It is solid, so that's a good start. And does peg into the holes in his arm, which means you can kind of pose him. I feel like it would have been nice if they'd have given the face, I don't know, the face a little bit more of a wash, just to bring out some of that detail. But then again, these are the cheaper figures. So yeah, so there is a hole on either arm, so you can swap the shield over. Articulation wise, let's look at that. So the head does turn because the mask and the head are all part of the same thing. There is no backwards and forwards. The arms go up, around, down. There is swivel in the elbow joint, and the elbows do move a little bit more, quite a bit more than Iron Man did. So you can sort of put him into a few more poses. Leg up, knees only to about there, so he's not really going to be tasking you much. See what I did there? Tasking you, yeah. Yeah. Legs kind of do come out, but then there's that kind of weird flat pattern in there, so I'm not disappointed, but I was kind of hoping they would be a little bit better. Yeah. They're just okay. I'm really Taskmaster's not so bad. As a kid, I would have happily played with that and really enjoyed it. Yeah, this, yes, I would have enjoyed it, but you can't really pose it in any way. That head not moving is a real, I don't know, issue for me, because he's going to be, I don't know, you can't put him into a play pose, and let's say the limbs are so limited in movement. You get what you pay for. I guess these are the cheaper ones. Just out of interest, here he is with the other Gamerverse Iron Man that I picked up a while ago, and with the Gamerverse, the exclusive Hulk that I reviewed like a week ago. So yeah, you can see they ain't going to fit in the same universe. You are not going to be swapping. You're not going to be swapping parts between them at all, because these are. And it seems a shame why they made them. You know, maybe if they'd have made them in that scale, but less articulated, it wouldn't have been so bad. But they really do just feel like, I don't know, a bit of a cash grab, really. I think. Sorry, guys, but yeah. So that is today's video. The next one will be the Thor. Hopefully he'll be, oops, gone blurred. Hopefully he will be a little bit more interesting. And I like Taskmaster. Taskmaster gets good marks for me. As a toy, that would look great. I would enjoy playing with that as a kid. But that, I don't know. It just seems a bit... They've put all the time and effort into the paint apps, but not put any time and effort into posability. That arm feels weird, because if you put it straight like that, which is how... Yeah. I don't know. I'll play around with it. Oh, there you go. That's best he stood so far. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Yeah, hope you guys all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. And me and Thor will see you all in the next video. Bye now.